Good morning or afternoon, whenever it is that you are watching this. I am Kate Graham. I'm a shamanic oracle. This is going on the Hearts Frontier YouTube, the OracleFest YouTube, and the Side Chicks Facebook group. So wherever you are watching, let me know if you're watching the replay in the comment below. Would just love to know who is following along with these Omen days. So if you haven't heard about the Omen days, they are a Celtic tradition, somewhat forgotten about. You don't hear too many people doing this, but I have been sharing in this Omen days practice the last couple of years. And my dear friend Emily Moran also is hosting Omen Days practice. So we'll check in and say, oh, what were your omens today? And I am doing collective oracle readings for the months ahead. So today is the 31st of December. So happy New Year's Eve, everyone. We are bridging into the year 2025 tomorrow, and I am so looking forward to it. I'm really excited to have this refresh of energy going into 2025. And today is going to represent June. So we started on the 26th, that was January, 27th was February, 28th was March, 29th was April, yesterday, the 30th was May, and now we're in June. So let's pull out. This is the Shamanic Healing Oracle deck by Michelle Matuzas. She's created a bunch of other really beautiful, very lovely decks. One of them is right here, the Empathic Oracle. And so she has done a great job. You know, I'm feeling such a different energy today compared to yesterday. So yesterday I was saying, oh, I felt a lot of like chatty, kind of like woof, sort of like rushing in energy. Today feels like a lot more easygoing. Um, Yesterday I also felt like a lot of different things coming in about like past lives, and today feels a lot more present, I'll say. So that could be what June holds for us. What else do I feel for June? Ooh, too many cards. This is from the Earth Magic deck. This is Dr. Stephen Farmer, another OracleFest speaker. We're blessed to have them both. Both of those folks have meant a lot to me in my journey. Their resources have really spoken to me over the years. I get the sense that if things felt like overwhelming or anything like that in May, they're gonna sort of ease off in June. Um, June also feels like a time of things coming together, but kind of naturally, not like you having to put a bunch of force behind that. Now an animal card. Two. All right. We'll start with the animal cards. They came flying out there. So we have the snake spirit, which says time to heal. And yesterday there was a lot of snake energy. So I'm noticing this happen in pairs where there's a certain animal that kind of crosses over, like energetically, is holding space in two different months. So the snake spirit, yesterday, I had multiple cards showing up with snakes, with dragons, this serpentine kind of energy. Snake spirit says time to heal. So again, it's kind of this like pulling back, things coming together or shedding, right? Like the letting go, the loosening up of stuff that got added in, or even clearing away situations that don't belong in that month of June. Yeah, Badger Spirit says be fearless and bold. I bet this is more about the saying no and the letting go of things. Badger Spirit. And like having boundaries. maybe making some, clear decisions about how things need to go in order for you to heal. So if you are going to take a step back, sometimes you do need to stand your ground. Hey, I'm not going to be able to do this trip or go visit this person because I actually need to focus on myself. And you can find another way to honor that connection at some point. We have autumnal equinox, which says release. I also get the sense that this might be about releasing emotions. Yeah, you also have dance, which is celebration. So it's a very interesting energy because we have this fearless, bold badger, like snake kind of, which to me is a bit more like boundaried self-protection energy. And then this releasing and this celebration, the celebration feels a lot more about togetherness. And there's another dance card. So it might be that you actually need to engage with dance. I'm going to put a note in on my own that says put a special focus on dance this month of June 2025. It says the spiral dancer, which says circuitous root and perception. So it's these things of like, ugh, we're just going around in circles and circles, but at the same time, we're also weaving in spirals. And so that release, that autumnal equinox release also feels to me like it could be the release of a long-standing pattern. So that's why also you might need to be fearless and why you might need to take time to heal. There's a much a much deeper layer of speaking your truth in healing coming through in June. Standing up for what's right as well in your own mind. Yeah, we have mystic healer. Healing energy flows through you. You know how in January I was talking about the magician energy coming through with the shaman, and or I might not have shared this specifically because this might have been an empath, like in my own reflection. So in January, I feel this energy of the magician, of the shaman, and of taking responsibility in leadership and in healing work. And so this is that similar type of energy where in order to take that responsibility, you need to be focused on your own healing path, your own healing journey. There are times where you need to be more invested in that than others. And this is one of those times. This is one of those months where you're going to need to be a lot more focused on your own healing and what needs to take place on an individual level and letting go of those things that are standing in the way of that. Yeah, discernment. Feels like distracting energies, like getting rid of distractions is what this feels like. And also maybe changing things so that you're using that internal discernment of what is actually your soul's calling, your desire versus the demand, the desire versus the demand. Another card about desire in my mind, hunger. Hunger, I often will say, represents desire in my mind. That will be, there feels like there's going to be some interesting things coming in like August and September and like in that sort of later part of the year. So this June is almost like a preparatory inward healing. You still might be getting out and doing things, but it's like the focus is actually internal more so. And then we also have success. There's success and hunger. So it's something about building your internal drive or recalibrating your internal drive. So whatever happens to you throughout the beginning of the year with all this upward kind of momentum, and then this taking some rest in that early springtime, when you're leaving that, it feels like, okay, we're still needing a moment. I'm seeing us almost going in like 2-month cycles throughout this year and these waves ebbing and flowing. So trying to be natural with that. Sometimes we can be exhausted though by the currents and all the different ways that we've been, feeling like we're thrown about. And June feels like a time where we grab onto that motivation, that drive, but it's usually because we've taken some time to land and rest. And so that natural desire, that natural motivation has had space and peace to be able to regenerate. I could actually label all of June as a regenerative month. That feels very appropriate based on the energy. It's regenerating. It's not to say you're going to be depleted, but you might just be needed for that next stage, that next phase of your life as you're going into it. And it's also about removing distractions and having discernment about what stays in your life and in your world. So, if you are enjoying this Omen Days practice, if you are looking to strengthen your intuition, if you want to hear from other people and their wisdom, I highly recommend you go to the Oracle Fest YouTube and start checking out the Oracle Mountain Chats. And if you vibe with some of those people, I would also recommend you join us at Oracle Fest, which is January 31st to February 2nd, all online. This first one is going to be all online because we know that we need to build this message and this movement, I would say, of empowering the inner oracle like worldwide. This has to be across the whole world. However, we are wanting to do in-person events as well. And so it would be lovely to know where you might want to see in-person events happening. We're going to have some smaller ones. We're going to have a bigger one, hopefully in 2026 planned, and bringing all of your favorite wisdom teachers, spiritual oracles, teachers, creators of any kind. So if you also have suggestions on who you'd like to see at another Oracle Fest, let us know. Go check out the website. There's a name your price option. So you can pay anywhere from $11 to $99 to simply join us at the festival during the live. And if you want the replays, there is a VIP ticket. If that VIP ticket feels a little out of reach, there's a 3-month payment plan. So that helps you space out the payments. If that does make it easier for you, then I invite you to take that option. And yeah, you'll get to see Dr. Stephen Farmer, Michelle Matuzas. I will be there. There are 25 other speakers, and we're adding more as well as we're building out the panel discussions. So there's going to be a twin flame conscious spiritual relationship panel discussion, which I think is going to be really interesting. We're going to have crystal bowl sound healing. We're going to have so many different things. Honestly, I'm very excited for what Oracle Fest has to hold and what it's going to grow into in the future as well. So would love for you to join us at this first Oracle Fest. It would mean a lot to me and it would mean a lot to all the other speakers as well. And if you're inviting friends, there's an affiliate program, so go check that out as well. Okay, well, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Let me know where you're at with the Omen Days practice, and we'll chat soon.